You want to learn the Ode to Joy, yes? And the Ode to Joy starts on a string, but you're maybe a little bit confused as to where this note begins. Right here. It's a 1. It's in the first position because there's no colored bracket. And you're shown this sort of, I don't know, bracket, grill up there. What does that mean? Well, in my scale book, you have at the back a worksheet, and I have filled in the worksheet a little bit. And here is the open strings. And what this means is that on these strings, so we have the A string. This is the A string. That's why it has an A right here. So everything on this string and up is a note that occurs on the A string. If you see a note here, or here, or here, or here, in this little area right here, these notes occur on the D string. The D string is the second string. Now, another thing we need to understand is that the G string occurs on this line. So if I put a note here, that is on an open G. And if I put a note here, or here, or here, which is signified by this wonderful purple area right here, all of this right here, this is G string stuff. All of this right here is D string stuff. And everything right here is A string stuff. That is a very quick explanation of the strings. Now, you should not ever get confused with the C string, because the C string is very far down here, 2 ledger lines down. And if you look at the arrow, it's everything that occurs underneath the stave. And these lines are a stave. Those are the staves. So when now you see the La, Re, Sol, or the A, D, G, we're going to go back to the song, and now we understand what this means. These are the open strings. So with that understood, we know that if we took our little highlighter here, we would know that this note, and these notes are on the D string. We can even take, see, this is D. Here it is, D right there. So we're going to take the D, and this is D, and everything in this on this line and up that area are on the D string. That tells us for the very first 2 measures, all of these notes occur on the second string, which is the second from the top highest pitch. The second string is the D string, or the Re. So with that said, I'll play these first couple bars for you, and we're going to end on the 3rd string. We're going to end on the G string. But first note, first position, first finger here in first position, second string, D string. And the next string over is the 4th finger on what? The G string, because the G string, as you see right here, the G, pull up the blue, the G is on this bottom line. So anything occurring on this bottom line and up to the space right here, so this is all G string zone stuff. That means that last note is on the G string. These notes are also on the G string. This note as well is on the G string. There's not many notes, and we also have an open G. Here's another notes on the G string. Yes? Most of the notes in this first passage are on the D string. So for instance, all of these notes are on the D. These are D string notes. These are D string notes. And I think you get the drift. So now, play these first series of notes, please.